Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Do you remember those 4 engines that I picked up a while back? There was 3 weed whackers and 1 chainsaw. Well, we figured out the Craftsman Weedwacker was actually able to run. It fired up and it would stay running if I poured fuel in the intake. Several months later, I've decided to order a new carburetor for it. This is a Chinese carburetor. The particular place I ordered this from came with the tuning adjustment tool, new fuel lines, primer bulbs, fuel filters, some gaskets, and of course, the carburetor itself. Now, that wasn't the only thing I ordered, and many of you may be surprised by this. I decided to go ahead and order another carburetor for the antique tiller. Why did I do it? I wanted to do it because I decided to look up the model number for this thing, and I found out that a new one of these Chinese made carburetors was only $30-something. I thought, why not? Let's go ahead and do it. So these are the parts that I have today. Let's go ahead and work on the Craftsman Weedwacker first. So this is the Craftsman Weedwacker. As you can see, the primer bulb is completely gone on it, and the fuel lines are missing as well. That's why I ordered this kit, so I could put on new fuel lines. Now, this did originally have an air box on it, but I took it off because I recently took the carburetor off of there and put it back on. So here is the new carburetor, here's the old one. They both appear to be about the same in all areas. We should be good. Alrighty. I don't have an air filter right now, but I won't worry about it at this time. I can always order one later. Alright, so I had to do the fuel line installation stuff off camera because, first of all, I couldn't get those fuel lines in there very easily, and second, I actually had to drill the hole for the return line a little bigger because the fuel line that came with the kit was a little bit too large for the hole. I need to see which one of these is the return line. Usually, fuel started coming out of that. Usually, the return line is at the top, but I want to make sure. Okay, that's the return. But you know what, we're actually going to trim these lines. That's a little too long. Alright, so we have all the lines connected. Let's give it a try. I can't wait to hear this thing running. So it is time to go ahead and start tuning it. I'm going to start with the low, and then we'll do the high. Turned it too quickly. I didn't know it would be that easy to turn. Alright, so I found this weedy area right here, and we're going to see how well this thing cuts it. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I think something's incorrectly tuned about this thing. Okay, so apparently what is happening is the clutch is not disengaging like it should. So the thing likes to stall out a lot. I find it kind of unusual that it's like direct drive, like there's no clutch on it, it feels like. Let's move on to the antique tiller engine. Alright, so I got the carburetor on there, but the only thing I couldn't do was get a spring on the governor arm right here so that I could control throttle. So it's going to be running ungoverned, so I'm going to have to control the throttle the best I can. It's running and it's running good. Guys, look at this. The oil is white. Must have had water in it. And I was just running the engine a few minutes ago on this oil. I'm glad I checked this. For some reason, I had a feeling there was something wrong with the engine oil because it was blowing a lot of white smoke, like steam or something. I may consider getting this transmission fixed soon now that we got this engine perfectly running. So this is just a little bonus inning. We're going to see which engine sounds better. A good old-fashioned Kohler engine or a good old-fashioned Briggs & Stratton engine. This is 5 horsepower. That's 8 horsepower. What did you guys think of that? You like the sound of the wheel horse better or the Briggs & Stratton? Personally, I think the Briggs & Stratton engine sounds better. I've always loved the sounding, the exhaust note of a Briggs & Stratton engine. I just don't know why. Don't get me wrong, the old Kohlers sound good, but there's something about the old Briggs & Stratton engines that I just like better. They're not easier to work on, but they sound better. So, I'm going to have to keep this kind of short because my camera is running out of storage. We got the Craftsman Weedwacker fixed up. The engine's running pretty good now. We just got to figure out why the thing ain't declutching itself. We're going to do that in another video. And then we need to see about getting the transmission fixed up. So we still got a little bit of work left to do on these things. Anyways, I have to end the video now so I won't be cut off. But if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. If you're stopping by for the first time and you wish to follow the channel, please subscribe and ring the bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.